Hey, what's up? This is Divine Masculine Voices, and I got a quick request of you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so now what I'm about to say might sound a bit crazy and may even confuse you a bit. But sometimes I wish I never met you. Now, I don't mean that in a negative way or a bad way, but I just wonder, would things have been easier if we met at a different time? Right? Would this grow at a different pace? Would we recognize our feelings and love for each other sooner had I met you later in my lifetime? So you may be wondering, why am I posing this question to myself all of a sudden? Why is this coming up right now? Right? Am I getting cold feet about our next steps? Why am I, questioning our first interaction, like if I should have ever met you? And here's the truth. I'm thinking about this because I recognize that I was young at that time. Not necessarily in age, but young in terms of my mindset. Young in the sense of my emotional capacity. Young in the sense of knowing what I wanted in a relationship. And so at that time when we first met, we would experience lots of ups and downs, like a roller coaster ride. Lots of, uncertainty, lots of confusion. Not saying we're arguing, but there's just not clarity in terms of where we're headed, what we're doing. And partly because, again, I was young. You would always ask, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? And my response would be very, very plain and very basic. No depth. And so, I'm wondering now, since I have grown and evolved and am able now to better articulate my feelings and emotions, if we had met now, would things be different? Would we be on the same trajectory? Would we, still be moving forward in this partnership to something wonderful and magical? And quite frankly, if I'm being really honest, I think, had I met you now as a man I am right now, I think we would still move forward and progress. But oftentimes, that desire for change, that transformation that occurs is critical to building a strong foundation. And so I feel like that journey that we had from me evolving and growing was necessary for us to do together. Right? There's this quote that's about transformation that says, real transformation requires real honesty. Right? If you want to move forward, you got to get real with yourself. And I feel like having you by my side, us working through our challenges and struggles at that time early on, helped me to become real honest with myself. Helped me to fully, transform, and help me get rid of the mediocrity and step forward into my greatness. And I appreciate you so much for that. Right? You've inspired me to transform, not only as a partner, as a man, But just like in every aspect of my life, you've inspired me to be great. And I 100% appreciate and value that so much. And so although sometimes I wish that I never met you because of where I was in my life, I'm so grateful that I did. I'm so grateful that you stood by my side and stayed with me throughout that whole process and journey so that we could build something on solid foundation that's going to last a lifetime. I'm also really grateful for being able to be the man that you desire, but also the man that you deserve. And also being fully capable of expressing and sharing, exactly how I feel about you. Sharing that I love you, sharing that I appreciate you, sharing that I care for you, sharing that I want to build a life and a future with you. I'm so grateful for this connection, for this love. And my DF, I am so glad that I met you. Love, your DM.